We are live on the Dope and Tape Show. Welcome tonight. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's just Jeremy and I to start. Manny's running a little bit late, and Brian is not going to make it tonight. He moved today. So I'll probably have to repeat that a couple times for the people joining in, but if you're listening on Spotify, you're listening right from the beginning. Thank you. So you guys know Jeremy, returning guest, Vancouver,
Hello,
Ri-
everybody.
Rising Force Sprinkler,
Fire sprinkler.
Rising Force Fire Sprinkler. So that's the. I went up in the DMs and I found an email that didn't have fire in there. It just said Rising Force Sprinkler. That's the email I sent you. That's why you didn't get
Okay, yeah.
it. Rising Force Fire Sprinkler. So if you're watching us live, you're watching the replay. Thank you so much. As always, we're trying to get the subscriptions on YouTube up to 200. We've been at a steady 188. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Thank you.
Nice. Who's here?
Let's
Here.
see. They're trickling in. I'm looking at YouTube. Give everybody a minute. It usually takes like a second to load to tell me actually how many people are watching, but so if you're watching us live, you're watching the replay. Let's see, theater mode and theater mode. Sorry while I get my bearings here. We got 3 people on Twitch right now, right off the bat. Chris is here. Foreman Teague is here. What's up, guys? Well, we got a minute. We'll talk about next Thursday. We have Chris from the Fire Protection Podcast coming on, and that's going to be exciting. He's doing big things with his podcast
Is that BC sprinkler?
globally.
Chris?
No, this is the Fire Protection Podcast. His name is Chris.
Oh, okay.
Different
Okay.
Chris.
I think I know about it. I've never seen it though.
Wayne, what up? What up? The Fire Sprinkler Podcast. Oh, sorry. What'd I say? Fire Sprinkler
Open tape.
Podcast. Fire Sprinkler Pod. What's going on, guys? I might have said Fire Protection. Fire Sprinkler Podcast from Chris on next Thursday. So Brian moved today. Again, he got an apartment with Sarah, and they are he's spent. And I don't know if his computer is completely set up and whatnot. So Brian's not going to make it tonight. Manny is joining us. I want to say he's in like California traffic. What did I do with my phone? I want to say he's in California traffic, having a hard time getting home. He said he'd be 10, 15 minutes late. Fire protection is Drew's. Also good. Not as good. I like it. Also, there's a third sprinkler podcast I didn't know about.
If
So
Manny's driving, he should turn on the app on his phone.
I'm gonna go on Discord and tell everyone we're live. I already told Instagram. And yeah, we'll get this show on the road here. Everybody's joining in. We're trickling in. We'll check with our peeps on Facebook. There's usually not much going on Facebook, but we'll give it a check. And today, I think that Jeremy's trying to give away a sweatshirt,
Hoodie.
a hoodie. The
Hoodie.
the same one you sent me,
Different. They get the choice of color this time because I got to reprint.
but similar.
Yeah. Same logo in the front, the sleeves, the hoodie.
Yeah, the sleeves are cool.
Yeah.
Vancouver, baby. The
Yeah, and
phone
the phone
number, the
number.
phone number on the other side, in case you need
Yeah.
the best sprinkler contractor in Vancouver.
And those decals hold up through wash and dries. No
Oh,
problem. They don't
oh
they don't
yeah,
break apart, nothing. They're stuck there forever.
awesome. Yeah, I like the sleeves too, Wayne. It's awesome, isn't it? Yo, what up, Chris? Do you see me on Discord? Do you like that reminder? Where's Brian? Yeah, Brian's not here. He moved today. He moved again into the apartment with Sarah, and so he had a lot going on. He spent the entire day moving, and he's not completely set up for us, and he's also beat. So we're gonna hold it down. Manny is gonna join us momentarily. He's got the invite. Actually, I should probably watch that for when he's gonna try to join in. I gotta be able to see that he's trying to join. Change your name to Jeremy.
Sure. Oh, there
Perfect.
it is.
Boom. All right. So, Jeremy, welcome back. Is this your third time on?
Second time.
Second time. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is
second
the
time.
this is the reschedule because I had the snowpocalypse. We got
Right
buried. We
there.
got buried in 35 inches of snow in like 24 hours. I lost power. We lost fucking Wi-Fi.
I saw that.
Uh,
That's crazy.
it is crazy. And I realize how like pointless the cameras are when you don't have Wi-Fi because they don't work.
It's still, you know what? It's lucky you were prepared the way you were.
Yeah, with the generator, yeah. I got
On the
that.
snow car.
I get that mentality from my old man. Like we had the ice storm in 2008 and we were out of power for like 15 days and that generator ran. The same generator ran the whole time. And that's a long time to go without power. But we had cable, so I was able to hook the Wi-Fi up then and we were Netflixing, playing video games. So, what have you been up to lately, Jeremy?
Well, on the personal side, my motorbike's always in the window, and on the business side, I'm always working, just plugging along on those residential homes and sometimes commercial TIs.
I seen the bike.
Well,
You got a lot of work done to it. You dropped it and cut the
yeah,
pipes.
it was too tall for me. Well, I could stand flat-footed, but there was no gap between the seat and my butt, offering no legs, like leverage.
Oh yeah,
I can't even push the bike. So when I dropped it 3 inches, oh yeah, it's like I got lever. I can get traction. I can pull and push.
you can hold that thing. Yeah. I was
Yeah, and
not.
it's going down.
I was reckless on my motorcycle. Like very, very reckless.
And that's why you go with a cruiser.
I know. You gotta get a slow boy, just loud
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like 100 max
Mexican style, slow and loud.
and loud. Yeah, I could see myself maybe on like a road glide maybe someday, maybe for my 40th.
Yeah, you can do it, man.
Cause the crotch rocket is just endless. It was endless power, and I like to just fucking.
Oh yeah, I know what you do. Yeah,
That's my favorite.
I don't go over 120 really. This is just the highways here are curvy,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, and yeah, I don't like to go too fast. I like to take a look around and not have to look for my life.
So I forget who I saw. I saw somebody post the same little pump that you got with your drill. I want to know if you
Oh,
inspired them. Like
the
the
Reese
Reed transfer pump.
Reed, yeah. I think I saw a video of that, but I don't know.
I,
Maybe they had it
I think
before
they
or
were
after.
getting like I think they had it like to fucking 80 psi.
What they push to 80 PS? It can push up to 30, 300.
Oh, that Reed pump can?
Yeah, as long as your drill is strong enough to keep going.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's a cool little thing, little gizmo
and
you
it's
got there.
and you can transfer water with it too.
Yeah, pull it out and
That's
everything.
good. Yeah, pull it out.
The
Yeah,
houses you're doing are brand new, right?
brand new.
Brand new.
Lots of drilling. Yeah,
Big money. You're hitting all them beams yourself?
yeah. I know the beam code, so where you can drill and where you can't. It goes quick.
You got a what do you got, an auger bit or you got a like a
I
chipper
use
bit?
a hole saw auger bit, so I hole saw in, and then I take that out of the chuck and put my auger in it, and then chew what I just hole sawed because it's easier. Because if the drill that I got, the batteries are crappy, so it won't even turn that auger anymore, and my auger bit's dull.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and even my right angle drill won't go through the beams with this bit. So
I took a right angle drill right to the chin one time. I was up drilling through a beam, like a 12-inch beam with an extension, and I hit a nail in the beam in one of them old beams, and it came up and it caught me in the chin,
oh,
split me open.
yeah, always got to rest that battery up against something if you can. It bites. That's why I
Yeah,
do the hole saw. I hope if you do the hole saw 3 times through a beam, it's a little work, but you get pretty quick at switching the chuck.
yeah.
Uh,
How thick are those
so,
beams? Pretty thick?
well, the last one I did today was 6 or 5. It
Hmm.
was it was like yeah, it's got to be 6. It's got to be 6. It was at least 5 hole saw depths before I got through, and it was like, when is this ever going to go through? I was like wondering if I was hitting two beams. I was like so deep in there. I had to get a 6 inch extension on it too. So,
Man, you're a drill. Yeah, I seen you. I seen it. I'm like, there's a lot of drilling through the beams. Chris, You want me to go on IG Live too? So we did IG Live just because we were alone that day. I guess I could fire. Huh. I don't know. IG Live's only gonna be able to see me because I'm on Zoom with Jeremy, so they won't be able to see him. Just be like me talking to two different sets of people. Yo, what up, Teague? We got both Teagues in the house. So it's Jeremy and I right now. We're waiting for Manny. Manny's gonna be joining. For anybody just joining us, and Brian moved in today to his new apartment with Sarah. He's not gonna make it. He is burnt out, and they are not fully moved in yet. Yo, what up, Lacon? Lacon? Lacon. If you use OneStream Live, you can link the profile. If you use OneStream Live. Yeah, but I pay for my Streamlabs. I got like a executive Streamlabs account that I pay for. Oh, what up, Kyle? What the fuck is Lacan? Lacon? On the Trulies. Rip it up, Teague. So Manny should be with us momentarily. He said he was like 15 minutes behind.
I can't see any messages. Anybody message? Like, is my chat working here?
I don't know. I got all the chats. I got all the chats
Oh, I see.
going.
I see. Okay.
I don't know. I got all these screens open. I've been piping heads. I've been catching up. My wife got her appendix out last week on Wednesday, so I was out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I had to be there for a shutdown on Saturday. So my mother-in-law came and helped her out. So she had her surgery. It was like an hour-long surgery, and then they gave her an hour to recover, and then they booted her out and sent her home. She had 9 incisions, three on each side and three down the middle. It's crazy.
What?
It was
That's
yeah,
for an appendix?
for the appendix.
Wow, that's so many holes for an appendix. I thought it
So
was just one.
so many holes. She said it was worse than getting a C-section.
Wow.
They had a
Yeah.
hole for the camera, a hole for the tool, and then a hole to remove the appendix, and then they have like air holes. They like blow your belly up with gas. Um,
Wow.
I might be butchering, however, whatever that did. They blew it up with something, and then they do the surgery. But then they sent her right home, and she got sick from being in there. They had to intubate her, so then we had to send her back. But so it's been a long week. So yesterday, Monday, man, I ran around. I was at 5 different jobs. I went to the shop like 4 times. I grabbed the wrong thing at the shop twice. Luckily, I was right around the corner. But yesterday was like catch-up day for all the people that I couldn't get to on Thursday and Friday. And then today we piped like 30 heads today.
What? Like, you mean like relocates?
Yep, they were uprights. We had coupon on the machine, and there was 3 of us installing, and they were like fucking. They're all shitty ones. Every one of them,
Oh.
probably half of them needed a hanger, um, and everything's different. Like
Eh,
we're in an old part of the hospital, so it's terracotta covering the concrete, and then there's like one big high ceiling. You can't even get a hanger. You got to try to just pick off unistrut and just hope for the best. I put up one like I wasn't too proud of it, but it was the only way to do it. It was a trap bar that I had to set up like on some studs. Other than that, I would have needed like a 40-foot extension ladder or a huge lift, and there was no way to put a hanger up except for the way I did it. Um,
Interesting.
and
30 sprinklers. You know that must be about 12 grand in profits there. Have you like
yeah,
you must have sold quite a bit.
yeah, if they're tough, I mean, you should be able to do about 10 if they're tough. But
Yeah.
if I don't have to hang any, and I'm in my groove, I'm usually good for 20.
Wow. You just
And
made a lot of money for the company.
and like
Let's go. Let's
and
let's move to
that's not even eight
Vancouver.
hours. That's like in a six or a 7 hour span.
Yeah, and that's when you go home, right?
Full tear out of 3 paper machine hood systems and rework during the mill shutdown. So, do you get to leave the system down? Um, does the system get to stay down for a period of time, or you have to get the new one up and active before you take the old one down? Because that's usually what I have to do. What's up, Darian? Sling that wood, Teague. Where are you again? Where are you, Nick? You guys are like in Virginia. Can someone get Nick a job in the sprinkler industry? Oh, so you put the new one. Yeah, you put the whole new system in. That's what I gotta do. You put a whole new system in, get it live, get it active, or do like a tie-in day, and then you're able to demo the whole old one. It's a hop and a skip. Let's see. I'm still not seeing Manny. Send him another. Let me send him another invite, cause I'm that guy.
He should be watching on his phone.
Boom. Well, he said that he would join driving. I just like that's not. You don't need to do that. That's the last thing we need. Is someone to crash as they're on the Dope and Tape show. It probably would get a lot of views, but we just don't. I don't want that on my conscience. Fully dead, stays dead the whole outage. Fully dead. Oh damn. Oh, the whole mill gets shut down. How much money are they losing to shut down like that? That's got to be big bucks. Stuff me and John put me in wonder. I was able to. I took my kids to Great Wolf one day. I have a Great Wolf right next to me, like 5 miles away from me,
What's a
and
great wolf?
Great Wolf Lodge. Oh yeah. So for anyone who
Uh,
doesn't know what Great Wolf Lodge is, there I go just assuming. It's like so it's a fancy hotel and they got like special rooms. Like you could stay in a room that's decorated like minions and you sleep in like a minion bed and then some of the rooms have like bunk beds and like little cabins and it's like an indoor water park. They have a lazy river and they have an indoor outdoor hot tub. They got a whole bunch of slides and they got like this Harry Potter game where you buy like the $50 wand and then you can aim. They actually have stuff right near the sprinkler heads. You aim it up at the ceiling and you aim it at little things on the ground. It's a very entertaining place. But then my favorite part about it is that when it opened, it was a Best Western with a Coco key, and my dad did the job. He ran the job, and it's like 100 feet to the peak. It's a whole wood structure. Again, we're in a indoor like water park, and I think when we were on the show with Tyson, we were talking about the code where you got to change out the heads in a corrosive environment, and I think we
mhm.
said it was 5 years. Maybe the chat can help me out. I think it was 5 years. You got to change heads in a corrosive environment, and the heads in that place haven't been changed since my dad did that job. That was 2008. Um, I don't know how you would change them. I'm looking around. There's no way to get a boom lift that would be adequate size in that building, in either of the units, and it's up there. It is so high up there. After the show, I'm gonna post a video that I took. I'll post it on my Instagram so you guys can see. It's got to be 100 feet. You go on more vacation than I go in my life. You got to go on vacation, dog. Local
Gotta
550
save the money.
local 550 requires every member to take 2 weeks off minimum per year. Now let's just go. I like to go above and beyond. I'll do my 2 weeks and then I'll do like I'm like a big Monday guy. Like I'll take Monday off and I'll just do like a nice little 3-day weekend somewhere.
You guys get a holiday pay deducted off every payday? Like
We
we get
so we only have one. We have one paid holiday in our local, and it is
uh,
4th of July. Every member gets paid. It used to be Thanksgiving, and unfortunately, what happens with that is a lot of the companies will lay people off before that, so they don't even have to pay them for that day, which kind of
yeah.
sucks.
I
So
heard that story.
they voted to change it to July, and it's going to somehow deter that because it's busy season. Whereas November's kind of creeping up on the slow season. You can kind of, you know, so hopefully they won't.
So one day, what you get 1 day's pay, and you get no holiday. Like you get any banked holiday pay in the union?
So we do. We have a vacation fund, but
Yeah,
I pay into that directly $5 an hour.
yeah. You get a percentage to take off your check, and they save it for you.
Yep. The union collects everybody's money, and I believe that they put it in a high interest account, and they gain the interest off of it, and then you get your check. That gets me two $5,000 checks. So I'll get a $5,000 check in May and a $5,000 check in November. But I'm really just my money. I'm just letting them save it for me. It's 200
Yeah,
bucks. 200 bucks a week I'm putting in.
yeah.
But that helps me be able to go on vacation and not lose the whole week. And then we do because of Massachusetts. I think some other states piggyback this, but Massachusetts, particularly, we have they enacted a few years ago like sick time. So every 32 hours worked, I think anybody in Massachusetts working, you gain 1 hour of sick time,
Huh,
and you can gain up to 5 days. And they roll over, but they don't. You don't get any more than five.
that's pretty cool.
Jeremy, does your boss give you vacation time?
Yeah. My my first
That's a good one,
vacation
Chris.
is my first vacation coming up in December, or actually June. Which is a week long. Is the first one in 8 years. and then I'll go to another vacation in December for a month, and then that'll be good for another years.
Oh yeah? No,
Yeah,
we gotta start getting you on vacation once a year.
yeah. Hopefully, man. Like, it's the climbing of the hill. Starting this business has plateaued, so it's fruity. Um, but it's the delaying of or turning away customers and scheduling them around your holiday that just bothers them. Like, just what do you mean you can't do this job?
Oh yeah.
So, and I could lose them to another fire sprinkler guy just because, and they'll discover another guy's good too, right? So,
Manny, what's going on?
How you doing, sir? How you doing,
Good
Mr. Jeremy?
good to see you.
Manny,
How you doing, Mr. Bobby?
Good to see you, man.
Same here, sir. Same here.
It's traffic, Cali traffic, huh?
Yeah. It's
Man, were you honking?
no, no.
No, you just honk at them, make them go faster?
No, no.
No.
No road rage, no.
Oh shit. Yeah, we had somebody crashed on my way home today. It screwed up everything.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and because they don't pull off. Like they crash into each other and then they just sit there, and take the whole lane. Like just pull off,
Yeah.
pull off and do your thing.
or push your car off.
Yeah, no, I think they could have drove. The airbags were deployed, but it still would have. I think you still could have inched that baby forward and out of the way. Damn it.
I think a lot of people
Well,
are stupid when it comes to that kind of accident. It
and
shocks them so much they can't think.
it's very nerve wracking, especially if it's your first one. Maybe they're nervous to I don't know, do anything. 8 years, what a jerk. Get that house, Teague. All right, one thing I usually neglect is YouTube. All right, no YouTube chatters. Where you guys at? Usually I forget to look at the YouTube chatters because they like don't show up. What are you working on today, Manny?
Today I did a inline swing check valve, just unfreeze it. Basic stuff.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's awesome. And you guys know each other from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
Yes,
Manny. He goes way back.
yes. I
Some good.
started.
You got some good stuff on your videos, and I was shocked. I got an email from your video guy. He says, "Oh, my contract is over with a Majestic Fire. Would you like my services?" This was like a couple of months ago, a month ago. I guess he just left you guys, your videographer.
Oh, the majestic videographer.
Yeah, Instagram guy.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I never met him.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Still light
That's what
outside.
happened. That's what happened.
Oh, nice.
On you guys. Wish it was
I
still
didn't
Yeah,
light
yeah.
want.
out.
I like doing my own stuff.
Oh yeah, it is sunny where you guys are. That's a good that's you're pointing that out, Kyle. I like that.
Yeah, I
Sick.
started following Mr. Jeremy like 4 years ago. I wasn't doing as many CPVC projects, but he was, I think, in Canada doing some big projects, and I started looking at his videos to kind of help me, the shortcuts that he was doing and stuff. And yeah, this was I started in Compton. I started the Instagram, and I started following him.
Ah,
The tricks of the
wow, four
trade,
four
man.
years. You saw those crappy rookie videos I made.
I might have to go back and check them out. They're probably still there.
They're still there. Yeah, I should delete half of those, man.
No, no, don't delete them. That'd be good for your kids someday.
Oh my god. Oh, that's true. That's true.
You gotta save them for the kids.
Yeah. Here's your here's my advice. Instagram.
Yeah, yeah. It really, it's a listen. It's a good way that we've all been connected. We're kind of all connected through Instagram at this point, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's where I met all you guys is Instagram. And
Yeah, and you know what? You guys are right. Fire sprinklers is not a very, very popular or glamorous type job, but when you're in it, you realize how good it is, and then you're kind of glad nobody knows about it. But
right, and you can
like
you know
it's specialized.
you take pride in your work, and you can look at somebody else's work and appreciate it.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
there's not as many of us. Like just like
Eh,
I think that I forget how many plumbers there are in Massachusetts and electricians, but there's like 5% the amount of sprinkler fitters.
Yeah,
We're just
well,
it's just such a smaller number, such a smaller number group of guys.
yeah. And
Yeah,
what I've learned is, uh, and correct me if I'm wrong, but someone in the union doing black steel has very much difficulty in blaze when they shift.
Yeah, so
But
you kind of, and this is another unfortunate thing, but like if you get good at something, you kind of get stuck on it. If you
Mhm.
show that you're really good at, so we kind of have guys that are like they're the plastic guys, and if we got a big high rise, and they're not
Uh-huh.
gonna give it to
Yeah, yeah.
me, where I'm like I do steel a lot, they're gonna give it to the guy that's already done the big plastic job, and then he's obviously gonna do good on that one too, and then you end up just being the
Yeah.
CPVC guy, but typically that guy wants to be the CPVC guy. I'd rather be doing
Um,
steel.
I want to do both because it gets old at both sides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. It gets pretty old. I said, okay, I'll blaze today, sure. I just had 2 months of steel. I'll just blaze, sure. Like,
like the Navy
uh,
SEALs, small group of badass. Plumbers is the army. Anyone can join. Oh, I
they're
like
smart
that.
people, though. They're smart people.
That's good. I'm still learning how to use this. Where did that comment come from? That comment came from Twitch. No. Yeah. Pin. Boom. Did I pin it? I think I pinned it. Plumbers are the army. Anyone can join. Where's my channel mod status? What do you want, Kyle? How do I do that? We don't usually don't have people fucking around in here. I don't know how to give you moderator. I'll figure that out later.
I like
That
that little laser trick you did. A lot of us here in California, there's pipe fitters, and then there's the old school pipe fitters, plumb bob and all that stuff. And I remember the first time I was working for a contractor, he went up to the pipe, set his laser on the ceiling tile, and gave me the arm over and a drop without even cutting into the pipe with his Mac T. So uh, that was like 3 years ago. So that was, as you go along and you see all these other guys do their tricks, you start getting better and better.
you gotta share. You gotta share the
Mhm.
trick. If you got a trick, and listen, you might think it's stupid because you've done it so many times, but there's got to be someone out there that doesn't know it. Just share it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
It's old school thinking to actually hoard it.
to
Like
Yeah.
to hoard the to hoard the
to hoard
info.
to hoard info because you're afraid that someone's gonna take your job or whatever.
That's what I always say, and
That's
that's what there's a big thing. A lot of the old timers they don't want to tell you the tricks because then you're gonna be better
yeah.
than them. It's just gonna you're gonna have a better partner.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it takes me a long at the hospital. One hospital particular wants 10 days notice, and one hospital particular wants 5 days notice. And some of these hospitals only have meetings on Wednesdays. So if I put the shutdown request in on a Thursday, say, they're not even going to look at it till Wednesday, and then I don't get approved for 5 days. Sometimes so the job's just there. So to go there you're going to only have a day or two, like I'm doing today, to finish them. So you go and you have to measure. You got to just try to measure everything and put it in a box and put it where it goes. So then when you have a fitter or somebody come, they can just be piping it. You don't have to run the machine. Everything's already cut. But what's that worth if like it's missing one, if it's missing the arm over, or if it's like missing the drop, and then they still got to stop and measure. I want to be able to get every measure, regardless of how it looks. If you just do a little thinking, you should be able to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Absolutely.
like the pipe is there, ceiling tile is there, the uh, measurements aren't changing, middle of the pipe to your ceiling tile, and then you do your deductions. And once you start seeing the math around it, it's pretty simple.
That's it. And I love that. I love my grid stick with the laser. Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
question, Wayne. Jeremy, wondering what has helped the residential sprinklers in BC.
What has helped?
So
Um,
every house has to have sprinklers?
in the Vancouver district.
Every
That's
house,
the
every home, every new home.
every house, every residential, multiple dwelling, single family dwelling, laneway house, coach
That's a
house.
sick rule.
Yeah. And then it skips a district and then it starts up again. Then you need it again. And then it skips a district. And then you need it again and about an hour away. So everybody's randomly just like 1 year you'll have one district approve fire sprinklers. And then there's such a huge boom because if you're renovating, you need fire sprinklers. So that's an extra cost on everybody. Surprise,
Surprise!
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Surprise! What? Oh, you got to put more pipes?
Yeah, here's 12 more $1,000 for you.
That's it. Oh man. Yeah. So
Yeah,
out here, if you have a multifamily dwelling, in Massachusetts, you got to sprinkle it if
yeah,
it's new. But then if you go and renovate it, if you renovate 50% or more,
yeah.
then
That's
you
right.
then you got to put the sprinklers in it. So a lot of people are using that loophole and they'll like renovate the bottom floor and then like wait a year and then they renovate the middle floor and they do it staggered to avoid having to put the sprinklers in to avoid that cost. It's a loophole that I don't
Yeah,
like. I
yeah,
want
exactly.
everything should have sprinklers. Just put it in.
Just put it in, exactly, man. There's like
Just
so many horror stories that I see
just put it
of
in.
fires going up. It's like, wow, you'd be alive for that, just for a little bit.
That yeah.
You know, you know it, and it's so terrifying to even know that, to be the one to watch. It's like,
Right, and
just put it in.
you would be helpless. I would that feeling of it just if you were watching your home burn. I can just imagine it just must be awful, and you're waiting for the fire department to show up for minutes, minutes and
Oh yeah.
minutes.
Well, sometimes people don't even know how to turn the water off, turn the water on. They don't even know where to start.
I know. Oh,
I
here
got
we.
a I got a hose bib in my. I got fire sprinklers in my lower level, but I got a hose bib for long flexible hose that if I can beat the fire sprinkler from going off, I got the hose.
Oh yeah. Well, I got.
So it'll just unravel. I can take it 100 feet.
I
So
always air tested plastic. I know that I don't think you're supposed to air test plastic, but yo, fuck that. I need to put an
but
air test on that shit. Chris is
what
asking if you air
at what
test
point?
plastic.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
add.
yes.
Yeah. How much? What are you putting 50 pounds in it?
But how much is the question?
How
No, that's too
much?
much. That's too much.
50's too much?
50,
Of air?
50
The
is
Of air?
reducing coupling's not going to blow off until 50,
it's true. It's
right?
true.
I
But
want the reducing coupling that the apprentice didn't glue to blow off under air. I'll tell the whole
Technically,
floor.
that's
I'll
about
tell the whole floor
200
that I'm
psi.
testing, or I'll do it at lunchtime. I'll tell everybody. I'll put up signs, air testing, caution, get off the fucking floor, and pump that bitch up to 50.
yeah,
Right? If it
50
can't
times 4, 200. It sounds about right. It's
10
just
psi, I just don't. I feel like I could blow 10 psi in that fucking thing. And then you're gonna what? Then you're gonna pump it to 200 with water. Bobby's trying to make a bomb.
straight up.
I've always just air
water,
tested. I've
water air
always
test mix. Yeah,
if it holds 50 pounds of air, I close that thing and I look at the gauge. I don't see the gauge going. I'm gonna drain the air and I'm gonna put fucking 250 pounds of water in it.
yeah. Now, if you're in an open, if you're in a rough-in house and you're doing an air test, you stick some perfume in there, blow your
Mm.
air in, and then you'll get a whiff. You'll get a whiff of it, and you'll
Oh,
know.
that brings back a great memory. Um, well, I did this one time. My old man, we put cologne in it.
Yeah.
And bro, I got the cologne all over me though. So it was like fucking,
Use axe spray.
it's all that
Axe
we could. That is all that we could smell.
spray. Yeah.
Fucking
Uh,
the whole
that doesn't
fucking
work.
place smelled like cologne. You
Yeah.
couldn't find anywhere where it was coming from.
Now you got to put a little ball of shit in there to overcome it.
Moon Man, Bobby, it's Isaac. I came from doing Blaze. It's been a major adjustment going back to steel. I'm in Las Vegas as well, all residential and new construction homes. Vegas? It's Isaac from Vegas. We got another Vegas Bobby in here. A lot of you
What's his
guys from
handle?
Vegas, huh?
What's his handle?
Well, he says he's Isaac. His name on YouTube is Moon Man.
Oh, okay, okay.
Isaac. I know Isaac. That's it. It really fucks me up when you guys have different names on these different platforms. Not gonna lie. Vegas, baby. Another Vegas. So that's I don't know. I think there's four of you now that are from Vegas. Part of the crew.
Nice. Where all the Blaze Master inflates balloons in the summer.
I
Eh?
had flooded a rough-in house. Bad dry fit. So what? Damn. If you put 50 pounds of air. Oh, see, Jesse says 50 psi air, 200 psi water. Oh, I know. I got you, Donnie.
It's equivalent. 50 times 4 is about 200 psi. Yeah.
That's just how I've always done it. But now, like, I don't know, since I've been in the hospitals and I'm dealing with higher pressure, like usually working pressure is like right at 175. So usually going 225. And then the last time we had mains that were going to sit at 200, so I was testing at 250. I feel like once that first time I pumped the system up to 250, it's tough to go back to 200. I want to test them all at 250 now.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done 225. I haven't done 250 yet.
Too,
Two
too,
225.
too funny.
It's like, and then what? Then I'm gonna test. Now I'm gonna start testing at 200 again. I don't know. I'll just keep that 250 psi. It's great.
You gotta count for the air. You gotta count for the escape of the air. So that'll drop to 220, 230 or whatever
I'm
in
Chris.
a
In case
house.
anyone knows, we know
Yeah.
you. We know you, Chris. 50 psi for the win. 50 psi is good for air. On plastic, we're talking about, just so everybody knows. I know some guys say you can't put air on plastic. It fucking ruins the glue or
In the
something.
winter, in the winter, and don't put it up to 80 psi and blow all the fittings. Yeah, don't.
The company I worked for, we ran 3/4 inch to 1 inch pipe in the houses. You guys put 3/4 inch pipe in? No.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, there's some 3/4
yeah.
3/4 what?
Laser.
CPVC.
Wow, you guys are mind fucking me right now. You guys putting in 3/4
Three-quarter
because
for one head.
because
Three-quarter
if
for one
because
head.
it flows better, right? The CPVC is less there's less restriction.
I think it's like pinching an end of a hose, water hose. I think that's what it's like.
Yeah, but
You hit
like
your
I thought
bullet.
3/4 was abolished. Like you can't use 3/4.
No, we use it all the time.
Like you can't use 3/4 steel.
No, for
That's a
sure.
different coefficient.
All
Different
right, so
coefficient.
that's where my confusion's coming from. I didn't know you could use 3/4 fucking CPVC. I've always
Yeah.
hydro tested plastic. I had a special pump on my truck. Yeah, it's weird how the YouTube comments are like always just by themselves. Still learning. 1 inch and 3/4 inch CPVC. I've never seen 3/4 PVC CPVC or put it in.
What about Mr. Jeremy? The 2.5, 3 inch mains. When you put the glue, how
What?
that pushes it out.
Yeah. You got to time it. You got to time it for the
Yeah,
inspector.
Fuck.
yeah.
FTW is fuck the world, not for the win. God damn it, Bobby. I don't know, man. FTW is for the win. Lacan, you take out the three-way valve on the system where the gauge is and pump it up from there. Oh, sorry, Kyle. How do you pump it up with air? Just with any compressor you got, kid. We got a little. We have these big, heavy ones that are on wheels that you don't need. I like just a nice little pancake compressor that the carpenters are using. Any compressor that will pump up 50 psi. Right now, I got I think in the van I got a rigid. We got a deal on like getting 10 rigid pancakes, so that's what I got. And then I pull whatever it has for the quick attachment and all that. I pull all that off, and then I put a 1/4 inch valve right there. So I can shut it off nice, and then I put a nice new quick attachment that is better than like what comes with the thing, and I got my special hose that I keep with me. Yeah, and you got to get a blowback. Don't forget about the blowback. For anyone who doesn't know what a blowback is, it doesn't matter how big the system is. If it's completely closed off and you find that last outlet and you wrap your lips around it and you blow into it as hard as you can, the air will come back right in your face every time. If it
Mhm.
doesn't come back in your face, you got an open end. And that's that. That's the blowback. And
That's the old
a
traditional.
lot of times the like a new apprentice you're trying to teach it to, man, they'll fucking bet a paycheck that you're fucking with them,
Yep,
Sure. Put
right?
your mouth on that
Put your
drain.
mouth on that and blow into it.
yep, yep. What do you mean?
You serious? Buddy, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Come on, Lacan. Keep those good questions coming. I love it. So, for anyone wondering, Lacan is my childhood friend I grew up with, Kyle, and he's a lineman.
Oh yeah.
We get a
You
lineman.
coach
We could
there
get a
though.
lineman on here talking to, and then we'll all be fucking. All of our heads will be spinning. For residential houses in your guys' area, do you care next the system to the master bath toilet as well for recirculation? What? What's he
Toilet
asking me?
connection. Yeah, it's a toilet connection. If you've ever seen one of my posts for toilet connections, you connect your farthest sprinkler head to the toilet, and then every time they flush it, they rotate the water.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's it, man. That's
No
it.
way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's Vancouver. I don't know where's
Wow.
this guy from. What's he? Where does he do that?
I don't know, he's in Vegas.
Awesome, they do that over there. That's great.
For
Yeah,
residential houses in you guys' area, do you connect the system to the master bath toilet for recirculation?
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't do that here in California.
The
Not yet.
fuck out of here.
It's called a flow through.
Flow through.
Yeah.
I just
So
learned
you'll
I
never get
learned I
you'll never
learned
get
two
air.
things. I learned two things. I forgot what the first thing I learned was, but I just learned another thing. No. Oh, Chris just says no. Chris just says Chris just No. No what, dog? Give us a little bit more. In Vegas, you need to connect it to a backflow.
Huh.
In Vegas, you need to connect to a backflow. Nah, dog. You flush your toilet with sprinkler water. So, I don't know. Is that so? Your toilet smells like sprinkler water?
No, oh, it's
Ev-
because it's plastic
every flush comes from the sprinkler system?
from that toilet only. It's connected once.
Does that piss off the plumber like you're taking his work?
It pisses off the plumber because we always fight who's going to pay for the PRV for the toilet because it's got city pressure coming to the toilet and they got to put a PRV on there. So you
Oh.
so you bring it down way down to 30 so the toilet can handle it. And we're always fighting. Oh, who's paying for the PRV? Well, it says in my contract, plumber puts on the PRV because it's outside drywall and it's part of the connection to the toilet. And I'm not licensed for that. I'm not insured for that. I'm not doing it.
So you run the pipe and you give him what, half inch?
I give him a half-inch packs out of the wall, and then he takes it from there.
Oh, I'm so mind
Yeah,
fucked about that right now.
yeah,
Oh, the plumbers up here would fucking have they would fuck there's no way. The plumbers
yeah.
up here would fucking shit.
I've never met one happy plumber about it, and it's usually I have a conversation with these guys like they've never done it before. I said, "You've never connected a flow through before?" No. Like, well, you guys must not work in Vancouver. No, we don't. I go,
Fucking
"Oh yeah, that's mandatory
a
here."
flow through.
It,
Dude, I
and
want
you got to
my
put the
fucking toilet to come off of the sprinkler system. I want to
no,
put a
it's no
sprinkler
problem at
system
all.
just in my house. Just so obviously it's not tripping the flow switch because it's barely moving anything.
Oh, it's barely moving. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. It's for 30 seconds. So
Holy shit. I'm gonna read about this after the show.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow. All right, what else can you teach me?
Well, it's the
Fun
farthest toilet on the top floor away from the valve
the
station.
fun fact from Isaac. Thanks for bringing that topic up, brother. We just leave an RC empty and they connect to it with a special fitting in PEX. Yeah, like you could just leave like the RC fucking in the sheetrock.
Well, you got to test it. You got to test it. You got to close it off yourself to test it.
Oh yeah, a little
Then
stubby.
if you don't stick something out, they'll drywall over you.
Huh.
Then you're fucked.
Yo, what up, Karad? Karad? Karad. I'm gonna butcher that. Karad. Trying to remember what he said in his video. I assume they use 13R in Vancouver.
Yeah.
First time chatter, Karad. You're at work now? Pump it live. Put us on the Bluetooth. Are you near the tin knockers? Those loud bastards. Tell them we're better than them. Karad, the first one was right. Yeah, so we're getting some videos from Australia now. I love it. Dude,
Nice.
I love that you
Nice.
and
Nice.
he's got his we are live, yes. Um he's calling his apprentice coupon. I fucking love that too. But the shorts. He's got not only has he got these nice leg tats, but he's got shorts on the job site. I fucking love that.
Are they bad shorts? The
They're
name
just
brand bad?
they're I don't know. I wish I could wear shorts on the job.
Oh,
They won't allow us to wear shorts.
So
too
anyone
dangerous.
joining late, yeah, they won't allow us to wear shorts either. Anyone joining late, Brian moved into his new apartment today with Sarah, and they moved all day. His old apprentice Alex, who is now a journeyman, took the day off to help him, and he's beat, and his computer's not set up and shit. And so him and I talked for a little bit before the show. We told him we'd hold it down. We're holding it down without him tonight, but he's here in spirit. I see him sharing shit. Everyone can hear. Yeah? Well, just everyone on the job site that's around the sprinkler fitters in Australia, just know that the sprinkler fitters are the superior ones on the job site right now. They're installing a life safety system,
Yep.
and the rest of you guys are installing comfort systems. So just bow down. How's
Very
that?
well said.
Who's that guy talking?
that
Awesome, man.
that's our brother from Australia. There you go, mate. Sent you an Insta DM. Oh, all right. What do you got, Isaac? Let's check the DM. Let's check the DM. Let's see what we
Well,
got.
he's like 12 hours ahead of us, I think.
Yeah.
15 or something like that.
Yeah, because usually they start sending videos about now. I'm like laying down for bed and he's like fucking halfway through his shift. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you're using. Oh, I gotcha. That's it. Little PEX adapter. Can I hold this up here for these guys? I don't know if I got a fucking
Is that
reflection.
Wordsboro?
Huh?
That's Wordsboro.
Well, yeah, he's got a
Wordsboro.
half-inch. He's just got half-inch NPT by half-inch PEX adapter.
Isn't it
Where's?
too hot? Isn't it too hot for Wordsboro in Australia?
No, this is in Australia. This is
Oh,
Isaac, the guy who brought up the toilet thing.
oh, okay, yeah.
That's the
Oh,
toilet connection
Vegas.
that they use. Vegas.
Wow, Wordsboro, eh? Wow.
We're building a booster cabinet. Oh, all right. You were sending me those videos. I'm gonna post those. It's tough. It's tough to post the video. So you got a picture that so my phone's got like 30,000 pictures and I got about 3,000 videos at this point. So I'm like maxed out. I got to delete shit to take shit. So if you just send me a video directly, I have to screen record it and edit it and then post it. And then my phone's like, you're out of space. So it's just easier if you guys put it on your story and just tag me. I can just click it and then I don't have to store your video on my phone. It will get stored into my highlights. What's the other Vegas guy's name on IG? He is Isaac. Isaac Luna. Isaac Luna.
Isn't BC from Vegas?
Share this profile. Yeah, Chris is in Vegas. BC
Oh.
the Sprink. Coming at you live, Chris. Luna, Isaac is the one who showed me the that cutter that goes in the RC, right?
That was a wicked
That
video.
was you, right, Isaac? Pretty sure. And it has a spot on the rod. You adjust this thing, and it has a little ball that fits in the RC, and it cuts from inside the pipe. And then it comes
Yeah.
with another little attachment. I got the link. I looked it up online. It comes with another little reamer you put up through the hole, and then it comes with a little. I still don't know how that works, but a little device to help you glue.
What's it called?
Ah, shit. I don't know. It's made by Spears. It's called the inside the pipe cutter or something. I could probably
It's a
pull it
little
up.
circular thing. Yeah, but I've never seen one that would fit through an RC. That was bizarre.
Inside pipe cutter only, 3/4 and 1 inch.
Yes,
It's
yes.
made by Spears. Oh wow.
Hmm.
That's where I gotta hold it, guys. Look at that.
Yeah, and you adjust that little ball cylinder right
And
there.
that little cylinder goes up and down, and that ball sits in the RC, doesn't fuck up the threads, and you get a sick cut. Sick cut. The Moon Man.
But you can't purchase it unless you're a subscriber or no, you got to give them an account. You
What,
got to you got
Spears?
to apply for an account. Yeah, I tried to buy one when I saw your video. Right away, I went and tried to get one, and
What?
I had to approve for an account.
Fuck no. What about eBay?
It's on eBay.
Well, I bet you that there's someone out there that stole one and they're trying to sell it on eBay and
Oh,
fucking buy it. You know?
oh,
Fuck it.
they probably don't even know what it is.
eBay's got
They-
everything. I've been using eBay a lot more than my buddy Jeff lately. And when I refer to Jeff, I'm talking about Amazon. He's just
Oh,
they're price gouging now. But I usually get everything from Jeff, and I have been fed up with Jeff, and now I can get things from eBay. And it's still like 2 days shipping, and it's cheaper. Only seen one in Los Angeles when I was there for 5 years. Manny, you ever did a dry system in Los Angeles?
No, just a pre-action.
Pre-action was it like a data room or something?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean we did have that this SpaceX facility where we got those reliable pre-packs, and we
okay.
just connected our wet to our manifold, and everything else was dry.
Yeah, that's
Um,
those boxes are cool, huh?
yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Is that like the same kind of box that I posted on my page a while back?
Same one. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I think those are 50 grand.
I know, and
Things
these
are
come with a nitrogen tank in the back. Yeah,
Oh yeah. And
yeah,
it's all just integrated in there. You open the
yeah.
door and you can move the panel out of the way and it has all the pull stations and everything. It's nice.
Yes, sir.
I like
Yes,
those
sir.
packs, man. Yeah, not because you don't get cold in Los Angeles. We got a pre-pack at one of
what?
our properties. Like not cold
And
enough to.
No, this was at SpaceX. So I guess they're doing all these Starlink communicators. So they the motherboard manufacturers in Taiwan, they were having some issues, so they brought them over here, and they built them a clean room and said start building these motherboards for these little Starlink communicators that are going up right now.
USA. USA. So we're building
Yeah,
them here now. I like it.
yeah.
Also, a few at the airport. Only dry system I seen was at Palmdale. 50 degrees isn't cold, and gets freezing temps. So like I think every new building that we put in has a couple dry systems in it. And I don't think you could put in a building that didn't have a dry system in it in New England. If it's got some kind of canopy or some kind of garage or ambulance bay or loading dock or any kind of like
So
we're put.
Manny, where did you find that dry system?
I was at SpaceX. I couldn't post the
Oh,
videos, but
yeah, you said
I'll
that.
send
Yeah.
them to you. I'll send them to you because of
Okay, cool.
the
Cool.
non-disclosure crap.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, but I took some good videos of me going up there. We were doing a bunch of flex drops, the Victolic, but yeah, they were pretty fun.
Did
yeah.
you have a fun time? Did you have a fun time trying to figure out how to pump it back up again and set the clapper?
Yeah, no, yeah. The regular ones, those could be tricky. Resetting the clapper.
The
Yeah,
The
yeah.
rest,
the reliable's got the knob in the back, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It's
right.
it's got the reset knob in the back, and that's it. Bam
There's
bam.
others, but
You don't even have to open it anymore.
the expansion tanks always screw me up because they're always differently installed, and I'm like, where is it? Why is it going that way? And it's like, isn't there a standard way to pipe these things? Because back in the day, when you see an old valve, it's always confusing. It's like, why do they do it this way? And oh, that one, okay. There's like so many repairs on them. I guess
Yep.
that's just
And
the
there's
way
so
they
many
are.
different models and so many different designs. You kind of just got to sit back and look at it and just figure out how it works.
Yeah, the trim
Yeah,
work. Yeah.
yeah.
Give yourself a
Exactly.
second to check it out. Check in on Facebook. Facebook's quiet. It's crickets at Facebook.
You guys do
Yes.
mechanical air vents over there, like different elevation, mains, steel.
What do you say again?
Let's say you're tying in, you have a certain elevation for an 8-inch main line, and you got to go this other ones at a different elevation. You got to do a mechanical air vent for the new section. You let's say you put on because the main you're connecting it from a different elevation, and we're gonna have accumulated. They make that happen over here. We
I
have
don't
to
know if
have
I've heard of
Wow,
an air vent on a wet system.
yeah.
An air
wow.
vent.
Potter makes the actual air vent. Yeah.
Oh
But why
man,
would you put an air vent?
to get the air
Uh,
out of it.
correct.
Okay, okay. I got you.
Yeah,
I've
Huh.
been
because
hearing.
because
I've never
the
done
old
that.
system had an ITV for that system, so now we're tying in different elevations, so we have to put an air vent for this system.
Wow. I
But
want to see. Send me a picture of that if you think of it.
yeah, for sure.
I want to look into that. Maybe I could be putting those babies in.
Manny,
I'll put a couple of those on my
su-
slip.
Yeah.
surprised you don't have your camera out for that kind of stuff.
Uh
I'm surprised you don't have your camera out for that kind of stuff.
oh no, I took a video. This was when I was in Edison. We had to do the Vallarta supermarket, and it was an 8-inch line. Me and Raul, we were on top of the the wine cellar with the chain link, and we tied it in. The inspector called us on an air vent because it was a different elevation. I guess the ITV was for the old system, so they wanted either uh, an ITV for this one or an air vent. So we went with the air vent.
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm writing it down so I remember to look. Um, Chris says that he thinks it's a code now. Furthest point of the line, it might be authority having jurisdiction in Los Angeles County.
yeah, it was LA Building and Safety.
Damn, that's pretty cool. I was at a job site and witnessed a forklift crashing into a house. Damn, the forklift went into the house. What a lull! I feel like a forklift would just like sink as soon as it hit the grass. A real forklift. All right, we're
Was it
coming
got?
up. What do we got? We're coming up on 50 something minutes. You guys, if you could give a word of advice to an apprentice listening, what do you got for them?
I would say punctuality, very important to impress me, and that you catch on quickly. So you got to listen. So open your ears all the time.
You gotta listen. Punctuality. So, like as when they're typing to you, when they're talking to you.
No. When arriving for work on time, let's say
Oh,
7 o'clock, let's do 7 o'clock. If I say 6 a.m. one early day, let's do 6 a.m. Like be there.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Here they tell
punctuality.
us if we get there at 7, we're late. They want us to be there 30 minutes before. That's what they say here.
Yeah, 30's excessive, but you definitely should have tools on the floor in the area that you're ready to work at, the start time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
listening. Yeah,
the way I grew up was you should be on the ladder when you start work. When you start work, you're already on the ladder. You're late
Okay.
if you're not on the ladder.
You late if you're not on the ladder. I like that.
Yeah.
My van has commercial plates, but I don't need a CDL. It's just because it's just a van. It's just a van. I don't think I need a CDL. No, I don't need a CDL for a van.
no, I think you have to have three or more axles for a CDL.
3 or more axles, man. He says. You heard it here first. I know that they target me on those goddamn tickets, and I just let them blow away, baby.
Really?
See you later. They
So
usually they usually fly off at like 80.
that
Sometimes they hold on.
those camera tickets that you saw me get,
Yeah, that's
um,
fucking weird,
I
man.
I found out they're not allowed to. It's not enforceable by the insurance agencies that insure your car. So speeding tickets here, if you don't pay them, they'll tell you when you insure your car next that you owe this much in speeding tickets. But those red light ones are not. So a buddy of mine was telling me they will wait a whole year before they send a guy out to subpoena you for a ticket, not to come to court, but just here. Like you know how those bailiffs come out to send you a divorce summons? They
Damn.
literally got to put it right in your hand for you to have to pay for it.
I don't think we have. I don't think we have that in Massachusetts. I don't know. Do we have that in the United States where you're getting a
Probably
ticket
not.
a ticket from a camera? Oh, I'd be pissed off.
Oh, I'm
We have
gonna
that
go.
in California here, but it's crazy. They're like $500.
What? You got a ticket from a camera?
It flashed. I haven't received it yet, but I did get one here in Montebello off of Greenwood. Yeah,
What flashed?
Wow.
they have
Camera,
cameras at the intersection.
Motherfuckers.
the
Yeah,
flash. It's the flash that you can see flashing, especially
Commie.
at night.
It's California. California. My wife gets them, so they're down in fucking. They're in New York. You like that one, Manny?
yeah.
Long Island. I got one from a red light camera. What the hell? 10,000 weight. You need a CDL. So my mechanic told me that my van was close to 10,000. Yo, I'll take some tools out. I'll take some tools out and get us down like 9,500, baby.
10,000.
Definitely
So
got a
there's
few tickets. I don't get tickets.
a new out to camera tickets. There's apparently a leaf that is magnetic to your license plate, and it's remote controlled. That if you press the button, it falls off.
Oh, I seen that.
You
And
seen
you,
that?
I
Was
seen
that
that.
clever? That's clever.
Yeah, and it looks like a leaf, like a maple leaf, like some foliage, and it's hooked up to a little Bluetooth button. And you if you ever to get caught with it and they say you're blocking it, you push it and it will unmagnetize and falls off.
Yeah, that's
So in
Wow.
crazy.
California, you can fight it. A judge got caught with his mistress and got divorced and lost everything, so they aren't really legit in California. What?
What?
It turns yellow
What
on
is
Long
that girl
Island.
with you?
Don't speed up.
Judge what?
Wait. So in California, you can fight it. A judge got caught with his mistress and got divorced and lost everything, so they aren't really legit. Ticket by picture. Yo, I'm
Yeah,
not with that. I don't want to be pulled over by fucking computers.
yeah. It's. I think it's a breach of privacy, but they got cameras all over Vancouver. You can't do a crime in Vancouver without getting caught.
NFPA 13 2016 requires an air vent. Damn. Where have I been?
Yeah, trip time, like a trip valve, right? Like so with
No,
farthest point, you
uh,
gotta get there in a minute.
an air
Uh,
vent. No, it's talking about
Air
what
vent.
Manny's talking about. An air vent,
It
just to
automatically
release the
pushes the
air.
air.
So what?
Yeah.
When the water gets there, it stops.
There's a little floater, a little ball valve. I'm supposing I haven't opened it up yet, but I'm guessing that's kind of the
Oh
physics behind
man,
it.
that's gonna get a little piece of debris in it and be running all night.
Uh,
Huh? It's gonna get a
Yeah.
little metal shaving stuck on that
Oh,
ball, and it's just gonna be fucking misting all night. You wait.
it must be off the top, right? It's got to be off the top of the pipe.
exactly off the top. Yes,
I
sir.
just joined the union. I just joined the local 669 with a new company. That's what they tell me. 30 minutes early and tools out and ready. In the union? I don't know. You might get some of them diehard union guys that say opening the box constitutes as work. Like, is the union's company tools are in the box, and to be using the tools, they should be on the clock. You're not gonna be using the company's tools off the clock, right? I don't know. It's just be there at start time, and we'll
Some guys
fucking.
are hard asses. Some guys like, oh, I don't know if there's any more old school guys out there, but the guys that were raising me were 50 years old and just bitter,
Yo,
Yeah.
they
bitter, bitter, bitter.
fucking. They don't
They
want to
would
teach
get
you
there an
anything.
hour early. They would get there an hour early and be
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Yeah,
Just to
why are you
see
yeah.
when
late?"
you
And you
just to
get,
see when you get there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're on red. They're on the timer, man. They're early no matter what.
Yo, Chad, what up, Chad? First time tuning in. Shout out to Sprinkler Bobby. Thanks, brother. Oh, we got comments over here. The speed cameras here in Australia are fucked, fellas. We have mobile phone detection cameras as well. You get fined $1,000 each time you get in trouble.
Holy fuck!
We have mobile phone detection. So what? They'll be able to know if I'm making videos while I'm driving, which I never do. Oh,
That's
hey,
awesome.
hey, yo, what are your hourly rates? It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
I take what I need.
I had dirt. I had dirt in all the heads in a finished house because of the plumbers.
Huh?
It
How'd
was
that work?
bad. Inspector was there when we found it. I had dirt in all the heads. Oh.
Oh, they didn't flush out the
Oh, he
main.
didn't flush the
Yeah,
underground. You tied into his
Right.
underground. He didn't flush it. So that's your take home rate, Karad, or that's cause you're in the union, right? That's total package, or that's in your paycheck. Because I know if you're in the union, you're paying a bunch of other things, and it's being
dues and
deducted.
medical and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
dues and medical. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm union. Yeah. So what is that 60 an hour, and then minus all your benefits and everything, or 60 an hour in the check? I have extras on top of that 60. Yeah. So total package. What's your total package? Total package in Boston for local 550 is $100 an hour, and then then you get deductions off of that. So I think that a journeyman's at like 65 bucks an hour take home.
Holy shit, that's a lot, man.
Big money. Big money. I think Boston's the highest paid trade, um, like in the nation.
Austin.
Boston sprinkler fitters.
And that's just you making money. That's not the company making money. That's a lot of like, holy shit. They give you a good chunk of the pie. It's pretty cool.
$70 total package for a qualified tradesman. Roger that. So you're doing good, I think.
That's awesome money.
Yeah, we got prevailing wage here. It's about 58.60.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
And that was where in LA?
Yeah, yeah, but that's minus taxes because I'm non-union.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Prevailing wage. That's what I used to do a lot of when I was non-union. It's 60 bucks. I thought LA was higher than that. Because the prevailing wage is going directly off of the highest paid union sprinklers in LA. That's where that wage comes from.
65, 66. It's at right now.
That's still big.
That is a lot. People here don't make more than 36 non-union, 43, 44 union.
Yeah, 35 to 40 is kind of like the non-union pay around here too. But that will come with non-union comes with all paid holidays,
Yeah,
2, 3 weeks paid vacation, maybe personal time, sick time. Almost every journeyman's gonna probably get a truck. We
Right.
had the
that's right.
inspector, fire marshal, my boss, the GC boss, and plumbers there to do a mega flush. Damn, what's a mega flush? Pulled all the heads and connected PEX hosing to it and let it rip. First class apprentice, my wage is like 23 an hour.
For
That's
first year?
for a first year. I think that's the rate.
Wow.
That's the rate here.
No, that's pretty good.
Later,
It's only
Kyle.
16.
Thanks for tuning in. 16 to start.
16.
I started at 10.
I started at 13.
Yeah, 13 myself too.
Yeah.
That was tough. And I just got a mortgage.
Big money, yeah. How are we gonna spend
That
all this money?
sucks.
I just gotta raise the 15. How are we gonna spend it all? Yeah, I was 18, making $10 an hour, but prevailing wage. So it was like I had $10 an hour for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden I'd be put on a prevailing wage job. I'd make like $40 an hour. It's hard to adjust. And like
Yeah.
you go
Yeah,
2 weeks making $40 an hour at 18,
yeah,
19, and then like then the whole next month you're doing that $10 an hour again.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you should have saved it. Damn, it's hard. It's hard when you see that big money, you want to spend it. Man, you got any advice for the
Absolutely.
apprentices coming up?
Listening and just having that passion to just want to learn and
Gotta have the drive. Yeah.
yeah, and as with any successful person, we all have our demons, and we just have to fight through our demons and make it show forth in our work and our quality. Let our work speak for us.
Well said.
Yes, sir.
Well said. So I would go, I don't know if it's more like apprentice advice or more of a pet peeve, but like if I ask for a tool, like if I say I ask for the impact, we're putting some couplets together, give me the impact gun. You better be holding the socket and handing it to me so I can just grab it by the handle, right?
Like Tucker.
Don't be holding the fucking impact gun like you're about to put a coupling and be fucking giving it to me, or the bandsaw. You're holding the bandsaw like you're about to cut a rod and you're fucking handing me the blade. You better have that fucking thing spun around and hand it to me so I could fucking grab it where it's supposed to be grabbed. You
Yeah.
know,
You take the blade side.
these fuckers. So for little
You take
Bob,
the dummy end. You take
yeah,
the dummy end.
you take the dummy end, you bastard. For little Bobby's apprenticeship, he would go to hand me shit, and I wouldn't even move. I wouldn't fucking flinch a muscle if he didn't hand it to me the right way. I'd just fucking stare at him, and he'd be looking at me, and he'd be like, "Hey, you don't want this tool?" And he'd go get a different tool, and he'd try to hand it to me again. I'd be fucking pointing. That's the fucking tool that I want, and you gotta hand it to me the right way. Spin that
Uh,
baby around. That's the pet peeve Bobby's got for the week.
That's a
that's
good
what
one.
nurses do for doctors. It's true.
Yeah, hand it to me so I can just grab it, you know?
That's right. That's right. Put it in
And
his hand. You got to put it in his hand.
and
Yeah.
if you're a journeyman and you're listening, and the next time your apprentice tries to hand you something the wrong way, just don't even fucking say anything. Don't look at them and don't take it. Let them figure it out.
You might sit there for a while.
That's it.
You gotta go for a smoke.
Thanks, Brielli. Better than the non-union company I was at. I was making 18 an hour, pulling 120 hours for a bi-weekly check. 120
The problem there?
120 hours. Oh, so you're doing 60 hours a
Hey,
week. 60 hours a week and you were getting 120. I don't like that bi-weekly shit.
I think bi-weekly is 80 hours, right?
80 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's saying 120.
That's tough. I've been there.
It's a long time.
I've done the 122 hours where we
That's,
only have like 5-6 hours of sleep. I've been there, Monday through Saturday, working your butt off. Yeah.
I've been there and I don't do it. I wouldn't do it again.
No, that was
Unless I had to, but I wouldn't do it again.
yeah. No, that was making $13 an hour just trying to make that overtime, double time. But yeah, I've been there.
I say I won't do it, but as soon as Boston freezes up, I'm there, baby, and I'm not leaving till it's fucking not frozen anymore.
Well, that's different. That's a different thing.
Yeah, well, they're gonna pay me double time the whole time that I'm there, so you can't say no to
Yeah.
double time.
No, you can't say no, especially at 120 hours. Well, you don't get overtime after 100 before 120 hours. You get 120 hours and then you start making overtime, right?
After well, it depends on your days. Anything after 8 is time and a half, and then up to 12 is the double time. It just depends how long
No,
you're.
If I
I see. Inner
if I
row
s-
days,
if
row
I
days.
start at 5 a.m., I'm getting an hour double time, even if that's the only hour I work that week.
5
Any
a.m. is
if
night.
it's off hours, it's double time.
Oh, that's nice.
So anything before 6 would be double time. If it's a Saturday, take the whole week off and work Saturday. It's frowned upon, but you'd make 8 hours double time.
You do a lot of Saturdays, man.
I
I
try.
know.
I try to do those.
Your wife likes that?
So I've that in the last 4 Saturdays I've only had one. But what I do is that I have content saved, so I trick you guys into thinking that I'm working. Um,
So,
I'll go back to like a certain date where I had a bunch of videos and I'll just post them in the same order, and then you guys all think I'm working, and really I'm just fucking off playing with my remote control cars or something.
that guy's nonstop, man. He doesn't quit.
Sundays
I
too,
know.
or surprise service calls, my favorite, where people calling for warranty repair for the trim falling off. All right, I think that's it. We're gonna wrap it up.
No, let's get a sweater away real quick.
Oh yeah, sweater. What do you have a question?
Okay, so
Give him the rules.
what you're winning is a sweater or a hoodie. You're gonna tell me what color you want, what size you want,
It'd be similar to
and it's
this.
gonna look like this, and look like this one.
Let me get my black one.
Yeah, ha ha. Okay, so obviously you guys are exempt from this competition, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I made the question really easy so that it was actually based on your speed of keyboarding and entering. So
I have it in the
it's gonna be
truck.
so damn easy
I fucking
because I need
specialize
that.
at that. I get my 2 thumbs going.
Yeah, and
If you
and
see
and
me
this
like
is
this.
easy enough for the apprentices. All right.
Everybody
Okay,
ready?
Manny, you guys can't verbally say anything. They got a keyboard, type it in, and
I'm zipping
and
it out.
Bobby, you're the one that's the first one that comes up wins this water.
All right, I gotta be watching all
Okay,
these
so
things. Hopefully, no
so
one's on
here's a question.
Facebook.
You let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so here's a question. Minimum distance deflector below the ceiling.
It's a good question.
All right, I see STS off the bat, 1 to 12 inches. That's the first one I see.
And that's the winner.
That's the winner.
That's the winner.
His fucking fast fingers, kid. Could have you on my team. You could be posting videos. Where you at? STS.
So is he on Instagram? He's got to follow me and message me, DM me, and then I can.
Hell yeah, STS. So hit up Jeremy on Instagram, Rising Force Fire Sprinkler, and DM him.
Yep.
Awesome. That was cool. This has been a great show.
Awesome, man. It was fun. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you.
It won't be the last time.
Manny.
Hey, Mr. Jeremy, thank you. Mr. Bobby.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys' time.
That's it.
As always,
Thank you,
everybody
Bobby.
watching, thanks for watching us. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking.